All right, everybody. Hey, welcome to the 518 Colts. I'm your host, Bradshaw, a.k.a. James, and a.k.a. if you follow me on Twitter, Shawzall725. Here on the Ultimate Sports Network, we are talking about the Colts and the Niners game, and my host is one of my best friends I've known for almost 30 years again. If you watched last week, I was talking to my buddy McNeil. Once again, we've known each other for almost all our lives. This is my friend Chance. Chance, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey guys. So I've known Bradshaw for probably close to 27, 28 years at this point.
We're going on 30.
Going on 30, man. Almost as long as I've been alive. Diehard Jets fan. I've been dying a lot more the last few years than anything else, but just hoping that maybe this week they'll get lucky and not lose 54-13. Can't get any worse than that.
Well, actually, it really could. They're going against Cincinnati this week, right?
Yeah, it could definitely get worse. Especially, and we can talk about that later. Yeah. But I mean, it's not looking good right now. I have already started to move from looking at stats of how the Jets are doing to college stats, because I'm just assuming they're going to have the first pick next year. And I'm just starting to look at linemen already. I've spent more time than I'd like to admit looking at projection charts for the different linemen in the draft next year. So.
Well, it's going to be between the Jets and the Lions to see who's going to get that first pick.
I think you're right. I mean, the Jaguars are still pretty awful too, but I feel like the Jaguars are at least moving in the right direction. I mean, the Jets just have no hope right now. The Lions are like finicky, or like they're feisty though. Like,
yes, they are.
Bad. I feel bad because the Lions are like they fight so hard every game, and they're not good. You know, that's really what it comes down to.
Well, they pretty much found out that it wasn't Stafford. It was pretty much, I feel like it was the coaching there, and obviously it's just the fact that Stafford didn't really have any supporting people there. Once Megatron left, and when Golden Tate left, there was pretty much nobody left there.
Yeah, I mean, well, they had Kenny Golladay for a while too, and he's gone now too. But I mean, I think if you look at how Matt Stafford is doing with the Rams right now, it's very clear. I mean, Matt Stafford has always been a pretty good quarterback. He's just had no support beyond, he had no support on defense. The Lions I can't even tell you the last time the Lions had a good defense. Yeah, it's been a long time.
It has been a while. I really feel like the last time they actually had a decent defense was when Ndamukong Suh was kind of just coming into the league before he became a dirty player.
Yeah.
But I mean, when he first came in, he was pretty much a bull rush. But
that's true. They had Nick Fairley on that team too, right? Was that? Yeah, that line was decent. Yeah.
And well, I think at that time they also had Jim Caldwell as their defensive coordinator, so that actually helped them a little bit.
Jim Caldwell, yeah,
the man who took over when Chuck Pagano had cancer that year when they were Chuck Strong for the Colts. He stepped in and he did the best he could.
Is Jim Caldwell is the guy who never changes his face on the sideline, right? No matter what's happened, he just stares. Yeah.
No matter what. He honestly learned that from Coach Dungy. Because if you ever watch Tony Dungy throughout his career, no matter if it was a penalty against him, a penalty against the other team, or whether they scored a touchdown, he was always just straight poker face.
Right. And it's so interesting too when you compare somebody like Dungy or Caldwell to somebody like a Sean McVay now, where Sean McVay's got like a guy whose entire job is just to keep him from running on the field.
I have seen pictures of that. Basically, it's the art of holding back the coach, because I've seen that he's just so emotional. Yeah. Which, if you look at, I hate to bring it up, but if you look at Bill Belichick, he's just always
never changes.
No. Whether they're winning by 30, they're losing by 2, they've skunked somebody. It's just
stone face.
That's it.
I mean, I think that's just a difference in generation of coaches too. I mean, Dungy, Caldwell, Belichick, those guys are. Yeah, I mean, they're just. Yeah.
Those guys are the old school. Old school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's not many of those left.